We're back here with the Golden Eagles football show. I'm Luke Falk. This is Coach Jason Hardy. Shelbyville took on Franklin County this week, coming off two tough losses where it just really wasn't outplayed, just a lot of mistakes made. So what was the feel from the team going in this week after coming off those two losses?
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you kind of go through a rough patch, you're worried about the kids' mentality. I'll say this, our kids have done an excellent job of knowing that they've got a lot of games to play, and to their credit, had a good week of practice and just excellent focus going into the game before the game last night. And I felt really good before the game, even though we're kind of down and going through some tough times. Felt like our kids handled it well and, had a good outcome last night.
Franklin County known for running the wing tee. Not going to see a whole lot of pass, so probably more physical week of practice this week, working more on run and run block. How well did you feel about, wing tee is all about, there's certain reads you have to make as a defense, and pretty well that's going to lead you to where the ball is. How well did you feel about the kids' understanding of the wing tee offense going into this week?
Well, I was really worried about it. I think we hit Franklin County and they were really striding. They've just come off of 2 games against Tullahoma and Marshall County, had a kid rush for 300 on both of them, probably rushed for over 1,200 yards as a team in 2 games, so we were really worried about it. Our scout team and coaches did a real good job of preparing. We're as opposite of wing tee in our offense as it can be. We're 4 wide, but they did a great job running the practices, and that gave us a look. And Coach Turnbow and the defensive staff had a great game plan going in, and we really executed it well last night. But I was very worried going in to try to stop the run.
Is Nunley still there? Is he going? He was there about 8 years. I don't know. He always ran for about 400 yards a week.
Thank goodness he's gone. But they replaced him with a young man that putting up the same type of yards. Like I said, 300 yards back to back a week. So we were really nervous going in, facing that wing tee running attack.
Well, that's enough of us talking. Let's go to the game film.
Well, we're going to see right there, we're not onside kicking, we just kind of missed it, and giving them great field position.
It's been a rough point all year as far as the kicking game goes.
Here we go. There's number 11. He's just had an excellent 2 weeks, and the first play coming off. You see how hard he runs it and get a 5 or 6 yard gain very first time.
Big line in Franklin County.
Oh, yeah. And then right here you got Dallas Castleman, making plays for Lawson, Tony Patterson. There's no secret what they're going to do. And then here's the first big play of the game, 3rd down. Sam Rich had to come in on this play, stays at home like we talked about last week, just doing your job. Make them go for it on 4th down. They come up, our receiver slips, our DB slips, but
close call there.
Great job. We come right here, Luke, and we're just going to go empty backfield. This is basically, I know it's a pass.
Good execution.
But it's just a run game.
You have to get a few blocks from your receivers out there on the screen plays. And got this little loss here.
Here we are coming back in that same set, just a 4 wide over there until they adjust. We're going to throw it, and like I said, just like handing it off. Get them to jump off sides, get the 1st down. Once again, come back here in this empty set. Go back to the other side. We got 1-on-1 Dallas. And even though he's a 220-pound tailback, he's got great hands.
Dallas is a special athlete. You don't usually find one that big that can catch and run as well as he does.
Kind of got tackled there by Dylan Powell. He was pulling there, and Dallas kind of ran over him. Got to be a little more patient right there at running back. Once again, Luke, just we got numbers. We're going to throw it.
That's a nerve-wracking pass, just so you know.
That's what one's quarterback likes. It's an easy throw, and then all the yards come after the catch. You should like those.
Still a little nerve-wracking, though. You got to stand still, and everything's on you at that point.
Here we go again. We're empty. We want to get them out of the box. We knew that we felt like we had a little advantage in the speed. And once again, we throw it. There's our tailback. can catch it, runs well after the catch, got some good blockers right there, and Trail pushes him in the end zone. So good start right there, getting a stop by the defense and a good drive by the offense.
Anytime you can get Dallas Castleman one-on-one with a defensive back, you feel pretty good.
We definitely like it.
Feel pretty good about the situation. Kickoff here, hopefully a little bit better than first kickoff.
Here we go, and this is more like what we want. We get it inside. They fair catch it around, I guess, what?
23.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to limit their returns.
Anything inside the 30 in high school football is exceptional.
Once again, you see, I mean, we're getting a surge up there, and great job by our defensive backs coming up, making a play right there as Jalen Thompson and Zeke Mason. Here they go, and we knew when they were throwing it, that's going to be something to our benefit. Great play by sophomore there, Michael Eddings, getting a tip pass. 3rd and forever. They run the toss sweep. We're in good situation.
Staying at home.
Here we go. We have a little mess up. We got 12 men on the field, and we roughed the punter.
Looking like Tennessee, aren't we?
Yeah, this is just something. We had an issue there and just couldn't get the guy off. I was yelling for a timeout, and we never could. So don't ever want to give the ball back to them. And really, these are our only big mistakes of the game. Buck sweep here. Let him get outside here. This is one of the few times that we don't do a very good job keeping our leverage.
But still not. I mean, usually on a buck sweep, if they get outside, it's gone. So not terrible shape here.
Once again, Jalen Thompson. I mean, that's different. Cornerbacks being physical, not giving up ground. Make them run east and west. We got the advantage there. A little quick pass out there.
Against the wing too, you depend a whole lot on your corners and guys, your containment guys.
Exactly right. Here's buck sweep again. Cut it back up. Good job being there by Tyler Bailey at safety. So if everybody's doing their job, we've got somebody there. It's when somebody tries to do something else. And here we go, the 4th down situation again, making them throw the ball. That's not what they want to do. And we rushed the ball better last night than we probably have all year. I don't like Dallas having that ball out there like that. But, we'll take 6 yards on 1st down. And here's Michael Eddings. We preach, try to go north and south. A lot of our kids got speed. We feel like we still need to be going north and south, not trying to outrun everybody to the edge.
And something a lot of guys with speed don't get is your cuts that you make, your simple cuts straight up the field is where your yards come from. Like Eddings right there. Right. Simple cut, getting up field, and when you have a kid with speed that does that, it can be dangerous.
So once again, we get two great jobs by the defense right there, getting them
coming out,
stopping
strong.
On 4th down. Here we go, kick a pooch a little bit, and this guy bats it. I don't know how we don't get this ball. I mean, it hits him, and it goes 10 yards back toward us. Just don't get it right there.
Double handoff there.
Mm-hmm. Great job once again staying at home. I mean, did a great job all week of just preaching, do your job. Here they kind of get into a little overload look. We adjust real well. Kind of run by him. If we had somebody there, just kind of run by him. And there's 11. Like I said, he runs the ball so hard.
The wing tee is usually a hit or miss. Either they're going to run all over you or nothing they do really works. Usually you get some teams that get a little overcommitted somewhere and they bust one on you.
Great job there by the trail. Thought they could take a shot with the 2nd and short. Great hit right there by Michael Imes, Jacob Davidson, and we get the ball back. That's when you lay some licks, you make them put on the ball. And we get the ball here and go back to the empty set, and we take a shot. Don't hit it, but once again, we get the opportunity to take shots. We're going to, and we're going to make them guard us. The short we've been throwing it short. They want to come up there. We're going to take shots.
I must admit, I like whenever offenses take shots. I'm kind of partial to getting a throw in deep every now and then. Tough yards here. 14-0. Going to the 2nd quarter, and against a good Frank. I mean, they've been playing well, especially the last 2 weeks. They've played real well. So you have to be feeling pretty good right now. Your defense has made 3 excellent stops. Offense has scored every time they've had the ball so far. There's not really much more you could ask for except for that 1 penalty on the punt.
Yeah, we had.
Wish you had back, but other than that, I mean,
we take that back. You know, once again, it started with the pregame. We're very focused. Guys doing what they're coached to do, and you know, if you play discipline and play focus and do those little things that we've been preaching for the first 5 weeks of the season, that's the results you get.
Amazing how it happens.
Exactly,
It works out like that.
Right.
Definitely a great first quarter, one of the best starts offensively and defensively you've had all year. So after word from our sponsors, we'll go back to the second quarter.
Are you hungry for some really good food? Visit the Huddle House in Shelbyville, Tennessee for some of the best food any hour, every hour. From the breakfast items to the evening steaks and seafood, the Huddle House in Shelbyville gives you a complete line of great meals, and you'll always be greeted with a smile and come on in. Visit the Huddle House located at 1209 North Main Street in Shelbyville. For carry-out orders, call them at 931-685-0082.
31W Insulation offers custom-look garage doors to enhance the appearance of your home. These are beautiful, durable, and energy-efficient doors. Give your home the fresh, classic, distinctive look it deserves. From rural to rustic artistry, 31W Insulation has what you're looking for. Visit us online at 31W.com to see how we can make beautiful and affordable improvements to your home.
With over 30 years' experience servicing the Tullahoma area, Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler has become a household name in Middle Tennessee. As a family-owned business, Mike and his wife Lisa, along with their sons Jamie, Justin, and Jody, have assembled a crew that delivers quality service to go with quality products. As the only authorized Michelin and Goodyear dealer in Tullahoma, they have become the tire store of choice, being named the Tire and Brake Store of the Year multiple times. They also rent Penske trucks and are an interstate battery dealer. So if you need tires, brakes, mufflers, a battery, or maybe rent a truck, go to the place you can trust. Call Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler at 931-455-5150, located at 732 North Jackson in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Back here, start the second quarter.
Great throw right here on third down to Marcus Bryson.
Way to hang on to the ball, too.
Mason delivered it. Marcus ran a good route.
It's a long throw across field. A lot of people don't realize that's you got to take into account how far across field you're throwing. So it's definitely a good ball.
Right. Here we are empty again.
Another shot.
Exactly right. You know, Detrell's made those catches all year. We just keep it in bounds. He makes the catch.
Yeah.
But, you know, once again, making them respect vertical and horizontal. You know, this right here don't look like much, but, you know, positive yards. That's what we talk about. Get ourselves in a situation where we can make third downs.
Well, you know, 3rd and 8's better than 3rd and 12.
Exactly right.
So.
Go getting the ball to Tyler right here. Makes a great run.
He's getting a little jump happy after last week.
We had to talk to him about that, you know. Just because
it doesn't always work, you know.
He keeps on jumping. Somebody's going to teach him why you don't jump.
Yeah,
so he's playing hard.
It worked that first time, and he's getting a little excited, I think. But you got to love the end around to Tyler. Fumble here.
Yeah, right here. Probably my fault. I thought Tyler was a little bit tired. Probably should have went another direction, but still can't fumble the ball right there.
Yeah, you can't fumble the ball.
Once again, good job by the defense, putting himself in a tough situation here. We didn't want this against a good team. You see a lot of people sacrificing themselves just for other people to make the play, and that's part of it too, doing your job. So big third down right here. They do a good job. I think they convert it. You know, but you're making them earn every yard.
Well, I mean, we've played it before where we did not do so well against the wing tee. And
exactly right.
Past. So it's very good to see, and it is simple. Just there are certain things that you follow the pulling guard, they'll lead you right to the ball. Those sorts of things that you can't try to watch the quarterback and
It's a great play right here. There, Luke. Third down, they're going to try to catch us not paying attention, and good job by sophomore O.J. Davis to knock it down. Here's a fourth down play. We get some penetration, kind of knock the ball loose right here. And they get it back, but it was fourth down. They didn't get it. So we're 3 for 3 on fourth downs against them.
Starting a little deeper in territory this time, but big hole there for Dallas. And
our offensive line did a great job all night long.
And when he's getting 3 yards after 2 or 3 yards after contact, that's big.
There you go. Once again, doesn't look like much, Luke, but it's not a negative play.
They made contact behind the line of scrimmage, and he
great run here by Michael Eddings.
Michael's he's a special athlete. He is already. Well, last year as a freshman, he was bigger than his brother Tyler. Maybe not as much breakaway speed, but
he's learning the game. When he learns how to run, and he's taking coaching very well. When he really,
simple cuts upfield right there for big gains.
That's what we want. He's got all the tools to make a great tailback. It's just he's still learning the game, and we really like what we see out of him.
I think he has the size to be an every down back that can make the big plays, which is not very common to find. Good run there by Mason.
Mason's doing a great job orchestrating these drives. A lot of things you're not seeing on here is he's checking off, looking at the covers, getting us putting in good situations, reading through there. Right here, I'd like to see us get in the end zone right there on that play. Good job of Franklin County.
That's the advantage of having a guy like Coach Palmer who knows it very well, and he enjoys. He's very good at teaching those things.
Right here, you got to learn.
Want to get in the try to get in either get down or get in the end zone.
Exactly
on that,
right.
If you're gonna lower your shoulder, you got to get in the end zone. If you can't get in, get down.
Here we go. We come back to the trust. This is a Luke Falk play. He knows what this is coming up. This is what we love to run on the goal line here, and we're going to see. We feel like we got the advantage. We're going to come back here with speed option. Oh, I'm sorry. Right there, we
kick the field
goal. Okay, we're coming back and later on run the Luke Falk speed option.
It wasn't an option though, and there wasn't much speed to it. It was kind of a little slow end around.
Great kick right here. Tyler Eddings does a great job getting down there. They let the ball hit the ground, and we go in there. This is a huge play. It's 17-0, and big momentum swing.
I know Coach Barsh will appreciate this. That's why you run downfield hard every kickoff.
Exactly
because
right.
You have no idea when they're gonna mess up and drop a ball. So
great job, buying time.
Good throw right there. Good. Way to get open by Malik. If you're gonna keep it, you gotta get in. Everybody's looking at you.
Here we go. Here's the one I'm getting back to a while ago. I got a little confused there. This is one I was referring to a while ago. We're in a little trip set. They kind of over-adjust, so we want to come back to the weak side where we've got numbers. And this is a good effort right here. They play it really well, and he just does a great job getting in. He don't get in by much.
Doesn't take much. Just has to cross that plane there, but
good snap and hold right there. A lot better on the PATs this week.
That fake pitch and step in looked familiar, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
I got in trouble quite a bit for that.
And we almost get another one right here.
Another good kick. So that's exactly what finally starting to see consistency on on that pooch kick there, getting it where you want it.
Right before half right here, I think, we just want to limit a big play right here and get into halftime, and we'll take 24-0
24-0 at halftime is good. What was yours as well as the team's feeling going into halftime? The kind of the feel of the locker room.
The biggest thing when we go in and as the coaches walk up there, we're hearing our kids, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. And going back to probably the Tullahoma game, we're 21-7 in Tullahoma game, and we talked about the most important time of the game. A lot of times, the last 5 minutes of the half and the first 5 minutes of the half. The Tullahoma game, Tullahoma probably comes back and wins that game because of the momentum on that first 5 minutes. We knew how important it was to come out the next 5 minutes in the third quarter without even telling our kids. They had already learned the lesson from earlier in the season.
You got to be feeling good about that.
When I heard that, I was happy. I knew we were focused, and I felt really good about the second half.
Well, 24-0 feels good. Not a whole lot of things to correct, really, which is what halftime is usually about. So just kind of. And then them, you already know that they're realizing what they have to go out and do. So not a whole lot to really talk about during the halftime as far as coaches go. So that's got to be a good feeling. We're gonna take a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be back for the second half.
In 1983, Kenneth Westner had a dream of owning a car lot with his son Eric, helping clients find that great ride at an affordable price. Today, that dream is reality. Clients get that affordable price with weekly and bi-weekly payments. Taking both debit and credit cards, they have opened the door for you to get that great ride at an affordable price. Stop by 1301 Madison Street in Shelbyville or visit them on the internet at www.westernauto.com. Need directions? Call 931-684-4731. Remember, for that great ride at an affordable price with easy payments, visit Kenneth Westner Automotive and talk to Kenneth or Eric today.
Have you heard that little voice that beckons you to come home to Tennessee? Well, here's your chance. Here's a property offered by its owner. It's 20 miles from the National Walking Horse Celebration grounds in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and only 10 minutes away from the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. It's located at 769 Shipman Creek Road. This property has over a 5,300 square foot home on 45 acres, and a sprawling 200 acres is also available. Let's take a look at the house. Built in 1998, this home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. This home offers wide open views, featuring the main floor with over 2,700 square feet of living room, an eat-in kitchen, a formal dining area, and a massive 20 by 19 master bedroom with a master bath and fireplace included. There is craftsmanship at every turn, solid cherry cabinets, built-in cherry shelves, and other solid cherry appointments. It's a 2-story home with 3 nicely sized bedrooms upstairs. Down a spiral staircase, the basement hosts a 40 by 40 den with a handcrafted bar. We're leaving the jukebox here, folks. The basement is a recreation room on steroids. There are too many closets to count and more than you'll ever need. There are so many places in this home to find peace that you'll seldom want to leave it. But when you do, you'll discover up to 200 acres of paved roads with city water. The property is quilted with streams, woods, ponds, and open pasture. The view from the porch alone is enough to say you're home. The property includes a 3-bay heavy construction shop and plenty of room to build stables and graze livestock. If Tennessee's been calling you home, start your journey by calling this number. A property like this comes on the market but once in a lifetime. We think you'll love it. We think you'll stay. This is a very real estate.
Back here the second half. Finally get to return one.
We were worried about the onside kick here. Probably could have let that go in the end zone because we didn't really have a return on. But, we get it out to 15. It's a crucial drive talking about it here, and very happy with this drive. Great run.
Casman runs over his own player there, first contact.
Yeah, sometimes he's got to be a little more patient.
You don't want to be in his way whenever he comes barreling through, no matter what team you're on.
Here we go. We've been taking those shots, and now we finally get one. Great throw, great catch by the trail. Still high stepping right there. That might be a 80-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Great job, though. Come
Good
back
throw.
here, another little option play. Great positive yards. You're going to have to learn how to take a tackle a little bit better getting down.
Yeah. He gives up his side a lot.
He protects the ball, though. I'll give him that.
Ain't got no padding there, though.
This is a great job right here.
Good.
All day to throw. The trail comes back to the ball.
Staying in the pocket, keeping your composure.
Beautiful job by Mason.
That's really a next level sort of patience. Usually, another
Ball slips off the tee. That's 2 weeks in a row we've had the ball slip off the tee, and we should have changed footballs. That ball was wet somehow. I don't know how it got wet. You know, come out and did what we said we want to do offensively. Now defensively, we need to make a statement. And first play right here. I mean, we got guys over there making the play. Michael Imes had a great game.
You've said his name. You've called his name quite a bit here on defense. Good stop. Another good.
Get the sack right here by Dallas and Tony and Chris Duggins back there. We've got a lot of guys back there.
And something that as fans or spectators, people can't really tell, but you can tell by the way the defense is playing. They're just having fun.
Oh yeah, and right here, Tony Patterson reaches in, strips the ball out, and it goes flying. A big break right here for us, causing a turnover on 3rd and long. So.
I mean, it is fun to play football right now. Sidelines are having a good time.
Yeah.
Coaches are having fun. The people on the field are having fun. These are the games, times in the games that you just
come
really
back here,
enjoy.
take a shot. Sophomore mistake here, probably.
Shouldn't throw it over into that double coverage there.
But we got to turn over one and take a shot.
The post route can be deceiving too, though. You might think that guy's open, but that safety coming across the field there bats that ball down. Tackle for a loss on the run.
Come back with another 3rd down right here. Great screen set up, beautiful. Got blockers out in front. Michael does a good job getting upfield, getting a 1st down.
And might have been the one time he should have taken that outside. He had another lane there, but still a good gain.
Doing a good job here with our pace of play, good game plan. Right here, a great run right here. He has nowhere to go. Breaks about 3 or 4 tackles. Just wanting to get in the end zone.
You can't coach that either. That's just there, turning nothing into something.
Good job
Better on
again.
the extra point there.
Zeke Mason on the hold there, and Micah putting it through. We've come out and did what we said. We've stopped them twice stopped them on defense and scored twice on offense. So, good start. Another good kick inside the 30. We'll take that all year long. Trying to get numbers on us. Get a holding call there on our cornerback. He's holding his ground, doing what he's supposed to be doing. So, putting them in long situations. And right here, this should be a pick, I feel. But, Tyler would like to have that one back.
But at least you knock it down. And like you said, you get them good play there. Is that Dallas, I believe?
Dallas Castleman.
And he's, like you said, just having fun. I mean, he is excited out there. Put them into positions where they have to pass, and you take a wing T team, and it makes it difficult for them.
Yeah, our guys did a good job right there. And you said, like Dallas, people don't realize, you see how hard he's been running, but he plays every snap on defense as well. Here we go, a little setup for return, and
They got a good roll there on the punt.
We got a dangerous guy back here. We've got it. It's there. Block that guy. Just block that guy to drill.
It's like he thought there might be somebody in front he needed to block, but that was definitely the guy to get. I think this is Dallas back in there, and like you said, playing every snap.
Playing
you
hard.
get Michael getting to give him some breaks every now and then, but you hate to take too many plays away from your senior running back. Going to be his last year getting to run, and he just battles through it.
Good job here. There's 2 really good gains coming out off this drive right here. Come back, little quick throw out there to Jacob Davison. Get some positive yards. We've got a lot of seconds in here. Guys getting some work. We ended up getting a penalty on that play, but good to see some of these younger guys get some work in here, and you're in a situation, you got a running clock, and we've got a mixture of young receivers and and still got Dallas in there. Felt like he's running the ball so hard. We're trying to make sure that we don't have it let off. This is a great throw and a great catch right there.
Who is 25?
That's Trayvon Smith, and what you didn't see, he caught it about 1 yard short of the first down and
kept his
tiptoed
feet
through
in,
there.
tiptoed in
like
there.
I said, a young group of receivers out there. A lot of times you go with those young guys, it's a wholesale change, and that's not really fair. So we want to come back and put our young receivers in there and
with Mason
and give them a chance to do something, because that's how they grow.
And there's been a lot of games in the past where you jump up to that big lead in the first half, and then you never quite take it to another level in the second half, and so you don't get a chance to get those guys in there. And that's huge to kind of put the game away. I mean, 37-0 going in the fourth quarter, you can come back, but it's not very likely. And so getting a game to that level where you really give your number twos a lot of time to play offense and defense, from a coaching standpoint, is great. Where you get kids a chance to prove themselves, and now you don't have a problem putting Trayvon Smith in there at receiver. You feel comfortable if something were to happen where you had to put him in. And that's the kind of stuff
valuable experience.
That's
right
the kind
there.
of stuff that you just can't, game time experience.
It's still the third quarter, even though it's a running clock. It's still the third quarter. Those are still quality minutes, and you've been a part of games too. Like I said, a lot of times you jump out to big leads, and then it gets sloppy. Some of my biggest headaches as a coach have been in games where we are blowing people out because you're trying to get young people in there and they don't know what's going on. I thought some of our younger guys come in the second half and do a very good job, and I was very proud of that fact. So obviously some of them paying attention during the week.
Which makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. So we 37-0 going into the fourth quarter. Feeling pretty good right now. Again, not a whole lot of things to correct. I mean, playing a solid football game against a good Franklin County team. So we'll hear from our sponsors, and we'll close it out with the fourth quarter.
With over 30 years experience servicing the Tullahoma area, Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler has become a household name in Middle Tennessee. As a family-owned business, Mike and his wife Lisa, along with their sons Jamie, Justin, and Jody, have assembled a crew that delivers quality service to go with quality products. As the only authorized Michelin and Goodyear dealer in Tullahoma, they have become the tire store of choice, being named the Tire and Brake Store of the Year multiple times. They also rent Penske trucks and are an interstate battery dealer. So if you need tires, brakes, mufflers, a battery, or maybe rent a truck, go to the place you can trust. Call Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler at 931-455-5150. Located at 732 North Jackson in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
J. Jordan Boutique, located at 104 Public Square in Shelbyville, has become the ladies' choice for shopping. With name brands like Miss Me jeans, tops, purses, and belts, Big Star jeans, Ya Los Angeles, Blue Pepper, Umke Junior and plus sizes. Not to mention all the other brand fashions in Junior Missy and plus size ladies. Stop by and discover why J. Jordan is the #1 ladies' apparel shop in the area. Open Monday through Saturday from 9:30 till 5:30. Also visit the newly opened J. Jordan shop located in the side of Southern Charm across from the Bell Buckle Cafe. You'll be glad you did.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
31W. We're more than just an insulation company. We're also a garage door company, and a shelving company, and a mirror company, and a fireplace company. In fact, if it has to do with the look of your home, 31W's probably that too. Give us a call. Let us give you a free in-home estimate, and we'll show you how easily 31W can change the look of your garage, your bathroom, well, you get the idea. We've been family owned since 1972, so call 31W today.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Back here for the fourth quarter of the Golden Eagle football show. Nice run there.
Yeah, we come back here and we're, like I said, we've still got some young and old mixtures. Wanted to finish this drive off right here before we went completely wholesale, and felt like it was important that we've come down here. We've got some couple of people on the offensive line in there that's changed, and we've got all receivers that are changed. So we wanted to finish this drive right here with something positive before we went wholesale with all the young guys.
And like I said, it is a good, let the young guys experience the flow of the game with your starting quarterback, with your starting running back in there. Dallas gets another touchdown, tough run. I mean, just.
Well, I'm glad to see Dallas get in the end zone. You've seen in the first half, he's doing all the hard lifting and everything, and then we take him out, and then Michael would bust one. So you kind of hate to see it for a kid that rushes as hard and plays defense as hard, and a little reward there going in the fourth quarter here for Dallas.
Hate that poor little guy that tried to step up at the goal line there against him. He's just a 225-pound steamroller coming through, but a lot of some young guys in on defense here. It looks like.
Yeah, we'll try to get in here and get some work and do some good things here. I think Malik Trollinger here is in there, kind of playing a different position and getting some work there, and he gets the sack right here. And here's third and long, and they run the draw, and we've got people everywhere, and we just that right there is the disappointing a little bit for 14-yard gain on 3rd and 11, and it's going to end up leading to the only touchdown of the night here against some young guys. And here's a buck sweep, and here's the difference. You see some young guys coming up trying to make a tackle, just not very good leverage, and they'll learn from that. And
like we've been talking about, wing T is all about assignments. And they're banking on at least one player missing an assignment, and that's what leads to those kind of runs. And you have those young guys in, it's tough.
The thing that I really liked on that drive, even though they gave up a touchdown, was the first team guys were over on the sidelines cheering them on, wanting to keep that shutout. Defense was important to them. I really, really enjoyed seeing that.
Eddings had a nice
Tyler.
Gain there.
Oh, yeah, we'll take that. Anytime he's got the ball in his hands on a kick return, it's usually something good happening.
It's going to be a tough one to replace next
Here we go.
year.
We got all seconds in under the third team guys, and Sente Muse, little sophomore, who had a great JV game the other night, and he's only about 130 pounds, and you see right there, he runs it right up the middle. Tyler Bailey, backup quarterback. There's that jumping again. I don't know.
That's kind of.
That's not being taught on the practice field.
I don't think it is.
Good run up until that point. Get a holding call there.
Must be watching Oregon or something, Get
a little jet sweep. Chris McClain, another young guy. He's got a lot of speed, a lot of talent. Just all these guys, we got to get some chicken and biscuits in there to them or something. They're just so little.
They need to come over to the Falk House and eat dinner a couple nights a week.
Here we go, counter. Great job blocking up front. Go get those positive yards.
For 130 pounds, though, he's a tough little runner. I never got to play with Sente. I remember watching him whenever he was in middle school, but he runs tough for such a small guy.
Jay Hill, here's a little young man here that transferred over, and here at the end of the game, we're trying to run the clock out. We had all kinds of issues with the referees, and we're trying to get out of there, and who knows? And the referees spot it, and they put us in an awkward position here where we got 7 seconds here, and we tell Tyler we just want to run the clock out and get down. The game's over with, and of course here's the delay here. Who knows what's going on right here? I still haven't figured it out, but we're just trying to get out of here at this point, and we'll have one more play.
You've got a team that's been beat just up and down the field, and
they were a little frustrated.
They get frustrated. It happens.
And this play here, I mean, he's supposed to be on the ground. But, you know, you put the ball in somebody's hands, and he wants to get in the end zone. We weren't wanting him to get in the end zone. You know, the damage was done. We were just trying to finish up the game. But, you know, Tyler, he works hard, and, you know, he wanted to get in the end zone.
You can't blame the guy, you know. It's just...
But just a great night for us, Luke. Felt like probably the only time this year that we put a complete game. Even when at the beginning of the season, when we started out 2-0, we didn't put complete games together. And I think you've seen from that, all three phases of the game was pretty good. And it started with the
defensive stop.
And that's where you got to go. If we want to be a good team, we want to make this run here. We got four district games left. It's going to start with the defense giving us a chance. Offensively, we've been on a good pace all year long, but defense really rose up to the occasion. And when it does that, gives the ball to our offense in good situations, I feel like we're going to have a great chance of getting.
Thought it was a very well game. Even the number two, you know, your freshmen or your sophomores, I guess, that got in the game. Probably not a lot of freshmen, but your sophomores that got in the game, except for that one big play on defense there, you know, and Sente ran the ball well coming in there after the hard part had been done, you know, and you got to feel pretty good about getting to put a complete game together. You're letting your younger guys get some varsity experience, and just any win's a good win, but especially one where you feel you played well and deserved it against a good team.
We really needed this win just to get back on track. You know, overall the district picture, and you know, I was talking with Coach Olive earlier, and it's up for grabs. You know, Tullahoma, Lincoln County, Franklin County, Lawrence County, us. I mean, everybody's got a chance to win. And not only just win, Luke, but the way the playoffs are now, if you're finishing the top two in your district, then you've got automatic qualifying for the playoffs. And, you know, that's the goal right now to get to the playoffs. You know, district championship's still in reach. A lot of our goals we set at the beginning of the season still out there, even though, you know, we had a little rust spot there. And great news is we've been gone for a month. We're going to be back at home this week for homecoming.
Finally.
I'm very excited about that as well.
It has been a while. Because you started off with 3 home games. You had to go 3 with a bye week in there. So it has been a month since playing a home game. Hopefully some Shelbyville fans are a little anxious to get back out to a home game and come support. Who do we have this week?
We have Lincoln County, which is
tough. Lincoln County.
Lincoln County picked to win the district.
That program's really come. I mean, they're on the rise. They have come quite a ways in the past few years.
Don Thomas has done a good job, and he's got an outstanding group this year. They're very physical. We're going to see a lot. It won't be wing tee, but it's going to be a team that they want to pound it down their throat. And defensively, they're going to be hard nosed. And you know, you've played against Lincoln County.
Even when they weren't just a really good team, they were tough.
They're very physical.
Very
they always
tough.
have been. You know, that's a great program. When I was in high school, it was one of the best in the state, and
on the way
great
back
things
up
right now, and you know, a big game for us.
So they'll bring in crowd too. So hopefully the Shelbyville crowd comes out, and hopefully the defense will prepare themselves. It's gonna be a tough game Friday night, but I'll be there. We'll be looking forward to being back here next Saturday.
We need all the former players and former cheerleaders, former band members, everybody, former students. We want everybody at the game. We love having big crowds, and you know, it's what high school football is about, and good district clash. And when I first come here to Shelbyville, they told me that the biggest crowd, one of the biggest crowds they've ever had in the history of Shelbyville was the Shelbyville-Lincoln County game back in you know, the 90s. And you know, we sure would like to get that type of atmosphere back here at the stadium.
So we'll be back here next Saturday with the Golden Eagle Football Show, Shelbyville-Lincoln County. Thank you.